Hi guys, my name is Steve, Sahara's Corner. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about some sequels that I'm very excited to read in 2022. I am such a standalone girl, guys. Like, I do not read series like at all. So it's kind of a surprise that I have sequels I'm excited for 2022. I'm an impatient reader. I just can't bring myself to just keep on reading the same story and the same characters. I need something else. I need something like fresh in my mind. Saying all of that, I am excited for 3 sequels in particular. One of them is more of a prequel, but I'm just going to consider it a sequel because it's coming in as the next book in the series, so bear with. Because there's only 3 of them, I'm going to get to them, and I know that I'm excited to read them, like actually excited to read them. So let's get into it. Please remember to follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my channel, and like this video. But without further ado, let's talk about the book. So of course, the first book I'm going to have to talk about is Bitter by Akwaeke Emezi, and this is their second book in the YA series, which started with Pet. In Pet, there is this town called Lucille, and in Lucille there are no monsters until one day there's a monster. And basically the story is about how evil can be hidden in plain sight, and how not always evil can be like gotten rid of. Beautiful YA novel. And Akwaeke Emezi, they're coming out with a prequel. Now Bitter, that's the prequel, is centered around Jam's mother. So Jam was the main protagonist in Pet. So we're following Jam's mother in Bitter. Essentially we're following Bitter, who goes to this prestigious art school, and she can really focus on her art and concentrate on her creativity and stuff like that. But outside in Lucille, there's injustices happening and protests happening. Bitter wants to stay protected in this school, but her friends want to kind of get involved and not just leave it up to the adults to figure out what's going on. And that's the story. I don't want to read too much into the synopsis. I want Akwaeke Emezi to just kind of blow me away with their writing. It comes out on... when does it come out? It comes out... I feel like it's April, guys. It comes out in February? Oh my gosh, it comes out February the 15th. So I need to remember to buy this book. So the next book I want to talk about is Bloodmarked, which is a sequel to Legend Born by Tracy Deonn. And in Legend Born, we follow Brie, and her mother has just passed away, and she goes to this kind of college. She's able to go to this college even though she's not really of college age. Anyway, in this college there's a secret society based on Arthurian legends, or some of the people in the society are descendants of that era essentially. And Brie gets tangled into that because she finds out that her mother may have been connected to it, and she wants to know more about how her mother could have died, and so on and so forth. It's a YA fantasy. I know a lot of people have complaints about this book. When I first read it, I didn't really see those complaints, and it really isn't until the last year when I've been seeing more and more people critiquing this book very fairly, and I realized the complaints that do exist in Legend Born. And I'm reading Bloodmarked because even though I understand those complaints now, I did still really enjoy the story. I did enjoy what Tracy Deonn did, and about grief and everything like that. I did enjoy the story. But now going into Bloodmarked, I am really hoping that Tracy Deonn has kind of acknowledged some of the complaints. I don't want her to change the entire story whatever she's planned out. But basically I'm just hoping that there's more black people in Bloodmarked than there was in Legend Born. But yeah, guys, I was a Cell stan. If it's a brooding boy who's closed off and unresponsive and kind of cold and stuff like that, you've already hooked me. I don't know what that says about me, but you've already hooked me. So the last book I'm going to talk about is Thievid Star. Is it Thievid Star? Oh lord, I never check up the books I'm talking about. I kind of just think I'm going to remember everything, and I really don't. Thievid Star by Rebecca Rowanhorse, and this is the second book in the Between Earth and Sky series, and the setting is inspired by the pre-Columbian Americas. I really enjoyed Black Sun. I understand some of the complaints, but guys, slow pace, you can get me. If the story is good, you can get me at slow pace, okay? I loved Serapio. I just loved the whole kind of the priest arc, what was going on behind them. Maybe I should talk about what this book's actually about. So essentially we're following like three characters. One of them is a person who believes he is destined to be a god. Another person is like a sea captain who has like the magical ability to like calm the seas, and she has her own kind of past that she's dealing with. And then the other one, the other character is like a priestess who is dealing with people who want, you know, religion to be more modern or to not have religion at all or to have it more traditional. She's kind of dealing with both challenges. But all basically all these storylines are interconnected, and they're going to meet up at this day. Is it Judgment Day or something? Like at this really special day where stuff hits the fan. I love the setting, I love the characters, I love the conflicts, I love the ending. Like I know people say the ending was rushed, but because I knew there was going to be a sequel, like I understood why the ending was like that. Like it leads very naturally onto a sequel, unlike some stories. Really enjoyed this book, what it was trying to do. Rebecca Roanhorse, brilliant writer, and I just want to read Thievid Star. It comes out April. It comes out April the 19th. This is a very busy first quarter of the year, guys. Like, it really is. It just feels like all my favorite books are coming out, like, really early. And it's like, can't you wait until I have a job? Oh, okay. Bloodmarked comes out November the 8th, actually. So it isn't too bad. That'll be a lovely, like, late year present for myself. So those are the sequels that I'm planning to read in 2022. Yes, there's only 3, but it just means I can actually get to all 3 sequels by the end of this year, hopefully. And yeah, all 3 of them have like a fantastical element to them. I'm trying to get back on my fantastical thing, guys. Like I want to get back into fantasy, and these books really served me when it came to fantasy, when it came to magic and stuff like that. Like it really fed me, so that's why I'll be continuing with them. But that is it, guys. Please let me know down below what sequels you are excited for 2022. I know there's a lot of different sequels coming out in 2022, especially when it comes to YA fantasy, so please just let me know what you're reading or planning to read. And yeah, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys soon on another video soon. Bye.